Imagine you are in Münster in AD 1535 and your stomach is a clock. It doesn't tick with gears. It ticks with pain. Every hour it asks the same question: what do you obey today to eat tomorrow? The siege ring is tight now. The prince-bishop's men sit outside your walls like a lid on a boiling pot. Sometimes you hear cannon thumps. Sometimes you don't, and the silence is worse, because silence means they're waiting. You shuffle into the ration line with a bowl that used to be for stew. Now it's for hope. A scrape of grain. A spoon of thin broth. The kind of food that makes you hungrier because it reminds you what food used to be. A guard watches the line. Not an enemy guard, your guard. A man from your street. A face you recognize. He grips a pike like it's a moral argument. New decrees arrive like winter. They don't ask. They declare. Property is pooled. Doors are checked. Rumors are punished. Someone whispers that refusing the new order is refusing God. You hear the names spoken like spells. Jan Matthees, then Jan van Leyden. The leaders promise certainty. They promise that suffering is proof. But suffering doesn't feel like proof. It feels like your little brother licking the inside of an empty pot. It feels like your neighbor boiling a strip of leather as if it might turn into soup. You try to speak carefully. Every sentence is a test now. You watch people measure each other's faces. Loyal enough? Pure enough? Quiet enough? At night, the city's fear grows teeth. You hear a knock down the street, hard, official. A door opens. A voice pleads. A voice reads a charge. Then footsteps, dragging. In the morning, nobody asks where the person went. Because asking is a way of volunteering to follow. The trials aren't only hunger. It's the math of survival. If the leaders say scarcity requires new rules, who are you to argue when your hands shake from weakness? Then the order comes that makes your skin go cold. More forced rearrangements, more control over households, marriages, bodies, anything that can be turned into discipline. The city is no longer defending itself. It is remaking itself. Outside the walls, you hear distant cheering from the besiegers, maybe reinforcements. Inside the walls, you hear sermons get louder. Louder sermons don't fill bowls. You stand in line again. The ladle dips. It hesitates, like the man serving is deciding whether you deserve the next scoop. And you realize the decisive truth of the siege. The enemy doesn't need to breach the wall if hunger can rewrite your laws for them. In Münster, starvation becomes legislation, and fear signs every decree.